You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Michael C., thank you so much for your Patreon membership request and for bringing something new down the rabbit hole. I have heard of this band for a long time, but I have yet to hear them yet. So I am so thankful you have brought the fourth Arra of Dagon from the band Nile. Since Nile is a band I have never heard before, I'm just going to familiarize myself where they came from and also the band members, at least currently right now. So I found out they're from Greenville, South Carolina. So this is an American death metal band, which is awesome. They were formed in 1993, and we have the founding members, Carl Sanders on guitars and vocals, George Collias on drums, Brian Kingsland on guitars and vocals, Dan Vadman Vaughn, who is touring on the bass and vocals, and Zach Jeter, who is touring on guitars and vocals as well. So it sounds like they're actually touring right now as well, which is awesome. And Michael, for the Chronicans, you also have a write-up for us. So as we mentioned before, Nile is a death metal band that focuses on ancient Egypt, if you haven't made that connection yet, if this is the first time, and related region era as a theme. The song is Fourth Arra of Dagon. Dagon refers to a god worshipped in the ancient Syria and surrounding lands. Obviously, if you do not know Dagon, I guess it's not obvious, but I definitely know Dagon before even coming into this song, which is awesome. At that time, he was a popular god viewed as a god of prosperity and a father god. Much later, he erroneously became known as a fish or sea god due to translation errors by scholars centuries ago. I've also heard about that view of how that got interpreted too. It is the fish god idea, which is most recognized and familiar today, an idea popularized by the works of H.P. Lovecraft, who put his signature spin on the deity as secret, unknowable, and horrific. This song is based in the fish god or Lovecraftian idea. I am very, very excited for this. Anything that has a little bit of history and religion and just like darkness and all that too, with the gods and all that, just that brings in the metal and just the epicness. I noticed this is a longer song as well. And let's just get right into this because I am very excited for this one. If you're ever wondering if there is sun worshiping father god worship out there still, there sure is, and you should just look at the Pope with his fish hat who worships on Sundays if you ever want to think about that. Here we go. Love the album art, and this already feels Egyptian, doesn't it? Always think of the movie The Mummy. Very grandiose already for death metal. I'm loving it. Wow. Oh yeah. Yes. I love these heavy chords. What a tempo. But you can hear that double bass going, can't you? Oh, I'm loving this drummer. Wow. Oh. Wow. You hear this guitar going? Oh my god, I love death metal. God, what a powerful voice. It's the symbol to God against death. Wow, what patience in this progression. God. I want to pause it. I'm trying to find somewhere. Oh my god, this is so heavy, but so good. What an introduction. That intro went for like 2.5 minutes with no singing, but then it was just a slow progression that just had such an ambient feel, and it felt like you're really on like the Nile River in Egypt itself. But then all this, what the album's called itself is Those Whom the Gods Detest. And we're speaking about Dagon, who used to be like a prosperity person, and now he's not happy with you. So now there's probably plagues coming if he's the one who's supposed to be giving you prosperity. It's not feeling like prosperity right now in the tone right now. He's feeling pretty angry with what has been happening, at least in Egypt, it feels. But this is incredible. Nile they're so progressive. It still feels, even though they're just death metal. There's just so much more to death metal than I think a lot of people would give it credit if they haven't listened to it yet. They think maybe it's just screaming and all that. I love his voice. It sounds almost like Insomnium, almost like Septic Flesh type of voice, and it's just so powerful and really fits the theme and stuff that they're talking about here. So I love this. I want more. Oh, this drum rock and these fills. God, the drummer compliments how they play. This is a great mix, man. You don't have to be super thrashy to get your point across and to feel heavy and like to get all that oomph out of you. And that's sometimes what I thought I needed. And that's why obviously Metallica and Megadeth, all those bands are incredible. But this is such a different feel from those bands where they can bring it out of you. Even though like obviously Metallica with like The Thing That Should Not Be is like a song that can go slow and be heavy too. But there's something about this within the added guttural voice that just puts it up a notch, where this is a band I wish I definitely was listening to earlier, because I would have fallen for them just in a heartbeat. Like I love Opeth here. Like, come on, I would have loved this right off the bat. So Thank you for giving me such a banger of a song to start with, Michael, because this is 8 minutes and 40 seconds, and we're only 5 minutes in, and it's already such a complete song, even though it's going to keep going and moving places here. Okay, it's changing now. Yes! Oh, that haunting, approaching riff here. Oh man, what's coming to get you? Alligators in the Nile. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's simple but amazing. Oh, that drummer. Oh my god, are you kidding me? How do you not headbang to this part? Oh my god. This has to be in the headbang challenge. Oh, I probably couldn't win. Oh, man. Good luck. Oh, we're worshiping Dagon now. Oh my god. Almost like a For Whom the Bell Tolls little guitar riff to end this. Oh my god, can you imagine this at a concert? Wow, what a way to start Nile. I love when someone can nail a perfect song to give to someone if it is the first time, and this really is the fourth Arra of Dagon, where I did say Arra of Dagon, so it's good to know that it's Arra of Dagon, and I kind of want to know what Arra is in that. And look at that, even as it finishes that moment, you even get a completion here, and we're heading off to another journey as you can feel it moving. Wow, and you just know this is going to transition to the next song on this album. Wow, Nile. One of these bands. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. Wow. The wonder and mystery of that riff to finish us off. What a way to ponder. Such a pondering riff to contemplate about at the end there. Wow, what can I say about this that I haven't said already? Honestly, a lot, because that worship at the end is just incredible. Y'all, if you have been here, know that I always say God bless at the end. But the thing that I've always had a hard time at churches is I like my heavy metal. So like when we're doing worship there, it's not really that stuff that's getting me up to, want to stand and sing, I guess. So this type of stuff does, though. Dagon, Dagon, Dagon. And then that just hunting, crawling, approaching riff that was just going for like a minute there that just kind of lulled you, and then right at the end it just kind of stops, and then it's almost like a mystical transition into the next part, and then it gives you that kind of melodic little riff line to finish off, just to give it that bow and that cherry on top, which for me is what I always love in heavy songs like this is when you can finish it off with something a bit harmonic or harmonies and melodic type of style. So it gives it that just pristine finish that you want, because it was heavy during this. There was like emotions of grief and torture almost as it was going through, but then it went into worship as it continued. So what an experience emotionally too. But this band just is incredible. It's a death metal band from America from the 90s that I am so surprised it's only taken me until now, 31 years later, almost as old as me. I was born in 92, so this band's been going for a long time, and if they're still going, that is incredible. This is amazing music. I would love to see more of this. This album looks like it's incredible. If this is one of their best albums or one of their best songs, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to see more Nile. And Michael, this was just an exceptional piece, so congratulations on giving me a band that I want to go all the way in with, and at least this album from start to finish. That would be a good time from all I know. I don't know what number this is in the album, but I'm sure I could listen to it again. It doesn't matter. It's that good. So Chronicans, Michael, thank you so much for being here. I hope you all had a good time. Please go support Nile, and if they are touring right now, please let me know if they're ever coming to Canada. That would be great. And if you have a good time, please let me know in the comments below which way I should move forward with Nile on this channel, because we are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks. Peace and love. God bless y'all.